This is living.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. I got a lot of stuff to unload. A lot of stuff. But I got some of the items in the front here. Not really sure how I got them out, but we got them out. I'm not too sore. Yanko does have a bed, but he never lays on it anyway, so kind of odd. But the table I'm definitely not getting out, and those kernel processors I'm not getting out. So hoping that we get a skid steer over here just to unload some stuff. Really need a loader tractor, working on that. Got some things in the pipeline. But got my torch set, some hydraulic fluid, diesel, gas, bunch of spare parts. Air compressor's out, which is a big gain. And I'm not sure how I got that out without killing myself or having it fall. So we're gaining on it. What we got to do this morning, we're going to go plowing. I just want to sink those plows in the dirt, make me feel so much further ahead. Got to do a little bit of work on the 7520, on the fuel pickup, zip tie those lines. Yeah, adjust the plow. But the one thing that depth tire is what it would be. That's off the bead. It did have a tube inside of it, but the tube we weren't actually using, so I just put a regular end on it previously. But what we're gonna do, get it back on the bead, and we'll put some tire jet in it just to make it happy. I do have a spare tire for it somewhere, so we gotta make sure we're good there. Tire and rim. Oh, Dylan's calling. I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so this tire fought me a little bit. I didn't film much because at first I was on fire and I'm working over here trying to set it up, and I'm like, oh, it's nice to have concrete floor. So then I moved it up here, threw it on the press stand. It's holding it. We got it good. We had to actually ratchet it around to suck it in enough. Hit it with some ether, got it on. We'll let the air back out. It's all seated, and we'll put some tire jet in it just to ensure we have no issues. So that stuff's been good to me in the past. Hopefully that's good there. What we're gonna do now, somebody was all worked up. These inside tires just need a little bit of air in them. And we're gonna switch this non-see-through bowl out for the correct, well, David Moon had sent me a while back, and we did put it on, and then the seal wasn't sealing right. So I got the clear one. So David Moon from New Mexico, I appreciate it. We gotta move some hydraulics around, get that all set up well. We gotta order some stuff for that. Slide the plow out. We'll put that back on, and then honestly, we should be good to go. We'll just check through things. It's all recently greased, so I'm okay there. We didn't put many acres on this at all, but last year, but we're just gonna mess around a little bit. When we get a rainy day, we can back it right in, and we'll change out all the wear parts that we need. Yeah, I'm excited to see this run again. We're just about ready to go give it a run. Once we get out there, we'll widen the plow out to field, but we're missing one thing. There we go. Up top here, which really hasn't been touched in a while, that's worse than there, but I figured we'd just do a few passes, see how it runs, see what the soil looks like, and clean the plows up a little bit. top of the hill, so nobody driving by can see all my mess ups as I remember how to plow. That's why. Well, we're getting it figured out. A little bit of adjustment, second pass around, so now the wheel's in the furrow. Yeah, a lot of trash, but we're working. That looks good there. Looking good. Wow. This is living. Absolute living. Well, did a few passes, just cleaned it up. I did realize the steering cylinder, we gotta mess with it. I don't know why it's odd. I can't turn it going the other way very much. It's almost like it's not falling. Oh, there is adjustment. So if we move that back, it turns it in more. So that might have moved. So we just gotta loosen those. Otherwise, this ground, it's friggin' hard, but it's been sitting. Oh my God. I'm excited for it. I know the IH guys are gonna say IH plows are better for the trash and stuff like that. I agree, but that's period correct right there. This isn't what I'm used to working with. I'm used to sand and full of rocks, and so far, yeah, we got a few little rocks like that. And the plow's tripped like 3 times. It pops up, goes down. But overall, I'm excited for this ground, to be honest. I'm very excited for it. Yeah, my rows aren't straight. But God, this is nice. Did a couple of passes. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. We'll go mess with that steering bracket. Mainly I did it to make sure everything's functional and really see what the ground is. I should be doing soil samples right now so that I can get them out on Monday. So we're not going to get too far ahead, but I figured I'd come up on the hill, do a few passes. God, I love it. I love running this tractor. We'll go back down, adjust it, see where we get to. I almost feel like doing one pass, a couple passes down there, but we might leave that alone for a little bit. Getting a tour around the property. College buddy, actually. Parents live on the corner. You grew up on the corner, right?
I grew up on this corner.
Yeah, but right on the corner of the road. You live there?
Yeah.
So he knows a lot of things about it here, and we're learning a lot of things as we're going. We lost Yanko, but he could be anywhere, honestly. We did do some looking, but we're out in the woods that you used to hunt, but the previous people told you no more, and you used to tap trees, and the previous people told you no more, and we're learning a lot of things. So
Here's the second
beaver lodge.
beaver swamp, so it goes up there, drops down in here. And
Okay.
then from here down is a deep creek about 4 foot deep.
Okay.
4 to 6 foot deep.
This property has a lot to offer. Like a lot.
But all these right here are all maple.
Yeah. How many taps did you have when you were in here?
100. Right around 100.
Yep.
I got the reverse osmosis machine, so I didn't have a lot
Yep.
to really boil.
Yeah, I just did this.
You just ripped that, what, today?
Yeah. right before you came.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the hillside's a little, we got to do some adjustment. But
What are you, 6 inches deep?
no, when it's actually running, it's like 6 to 8.
Oh,
So I'm learning a lot. That one tile is like 2 years old. There's tile on the hill on the backside, and then there's tile right here.
if you come down here, there's a pipe that comes out.
Yep.
And right here,
Oh yeah.
pipe. If you walk down there,
Yep.
this is tile, really. It's a spring.
Oh.
And that spring is in the middle of the field up there.
Yep. But they run it down and through.
This is a lot of leaks here. Holy crap.
So this is leech, which is wild onions, which I never knew was a thing.
Yeah, there's leeks.
Leeks.
Yep. Leeks.
And you said they were hot, but that last one wasn't that bad.
That last one was perfect. Because the longer you let them sit in the spring,
Yeah.
the leaves die off and they go back in dormant.
Oh.
You really only have like maybe 3 weeks to pick them.
And there's picked in the spring. Or you pick them all.
Yeah, you pick them in the spring. And they're not hot, as you can see,
Yeah.
if you pick them in the spring. They're freaking great. They're nice tasting onions. They ain't that big, but
Yeah, no, that had a lot of flavor. Then you just take a bite of it. A little bit of dirt, never hurt anybody.
they're freaking good.
So what reseeds them? Are there are
In the spring, they reseed themselves.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Which that's been running because quite a bit of water.
That never stops.
Never stops.
No.
See, we're learning new things. Well, we found him.
Hey.
He found us. He just came running back over. At least you'll be tired tonight. Update on our water, because Tucker did point out some drainage tile out back that is in there. This is slowed down running. There's a tile outlet there. It's still running, but drainage going that way. And I was informed that there was 2 here. We found the second one right here. You can see it coming out right there. Look at that bubbling out. So I didn't bring anything to work this muck down, but I'll do it off camera so when I fall or make a mess of myself, you guys don't see any of that. But that's a win. So these, the 2 here, 1 there, 1 here, do this lower field. And I guess that one was like 2 years old, goes all the way up to the telephone pole. So we just got to manage them, and then I think we'll be in a good place. Very soft, but it is running pretty good right now. Yeah, so this all just built up on the corner. A little digging out. We'd probably be in a good spot, but I got my boot stuck in there. And that didn't work out so well for me. And then I finally got back to my camera, so you guys didn't get to see me. Oh, that water's freezing cold. So, excess water in the soil coming out. Yank was way up there. He said he's had enough for today as far as running around. Yeah, I bet he did like 10 miles of running after he lost us, and well, he went back to the house and we didn't. So he's already leaving. Where are you going? Hey. I guess I'm cheating with the electric bike when I'm doing 22 miles an hour and he has to run 22 miles an hour. Ran into town to get some supplies, and here I am. This is all the college's property, but they're out there spreading lime right now. I don't know whose actual setup that is. but there's a black prowler out there. I don't know if that's Caravel's, which if it is, I forget your name, and you follow along on it. But I just saw it out there. Oh yeah, it's up here, cruising along. We're probably gonna need lime, but we got to do those soil samples to really tell. But I don't know if you guys can see that prowler out there behind there. Dry box, moving right along. Rain is coming across that friggin' mountain there. We're up this way, so hopefully we don't have any rain coming to us right now. We got a lot of stuff outside. Got back here. Been a good day. Got the plows rolling. Figured out what I have to do. Didn't soil sample anything like I think, but this week planning on going to all manure, but we might just stick to doing some farming stuff, especially because looks like that rain is coming this way. So I'm probably just gonna put it away. This is my safety piece. So the plow is set at the right depth in the front because these lift arms like to float. We do got to do the seals. I think honestly it's this one and this one's steering. But we probably should do all of them. But yeah, it was a good day. Got quite a bit figured out. Every day we're gonna learn more and more. So tomorrow we'll just loosen these up, move them. I'm gonna go with Larry and his girlfriend. We're gonna go grab something to eat probably. So he's eating dinner right now, but we got so much potential. I've never actually looked into this building. I don't even know. We gotta get this hay elevator down because I'm never doing small square bales, and it's taking up some space. Who knows, maybe that motor's good to hang out. That's quite the elevator, honestly. Every day I learn more and more here, so I'm excited that there's more tile than I even thought. Oh, there's a door there. It looks like, oh, it's bedding that's been sitting there forever. So yeah, I'd like to take this off. It's not structurally any part of the building, and that will clean everything up a lot more. We'll just have to wire some across here. Yeah, I appreciate Wesley Tucker stopping in. We went to school together, so as he says, we did a lot of partying together, and I ain't seen him in, last time I saw him I went to school, so 9 years. But yeah, I appreciate everybody in this area that's offered to help me out and get me going and be there. I don't know what I need till I need it. That's the big thing. And yeah, got some dirt turned. But alrighty, enough rambling. I'm gonna get my stuff buttoned up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Very happy to have the 7520 out running. Yeah, it's been good. So appreciate you guys, and have a good one.